We are in that time between Christmas and New Year's, and it is one of my favorite times of year because we are getting ready to launch into our new dreams. It's like a clean slate of paper to be able to write our lives again. And I am thrilled to give you some ideas on how to do that coming up. Welcome, this is Sheri with ViREO Life, author of Go Forward, 28 Days to Eat, Move, and Enjoy Life God's Way. This is the time of year where we are reflecting on what we have accomplished, but we're also setting new goals for the coming year. And I want you to be able to not have the same thing happen that has happened before for so many people, and that is try and fail and try and fail and try and fail. And let me tell you, one of the culprits for that is a piece of misinformation that gets us in trouble. How long does it take to make a lifestyle change? Pop quiz. You can write it in the comments and then erase it if you want to after. 21 to 30 days is what we've often been told. Guess what? In 21 to 30 days, your brain begins to make changes, rewiring, and this new activity, this new action, walking, drinking more water, whatever it is, begins to feel easier. And we think, I got this. And we take away all the support, the Post-it notes, the friend who's keeping us accountable, whatever. And then something comes up, and we're out of the habit until the next January or getting ready for spring break or whatever the next instigator is to get us to make that transformation. The truth is, it takes 6 months to go from an action just starting to where it becomes part of our identity, and it's a no-brainer at that point. Things can come up, throw us off of our routine, and then we get right back to it without even having to think about it, because that's the kick with a habit is you don't have to think about it. It doesn't have to be top of mind. It just is. It's who you are. So my challenge to you as you begin this new year is think about 6 months is going to come and go whether you have made a transformation or not, right? So during this 6 months, have everything in place to help you make that new habit. And I've got tons of videos on this channel, and I'll link up a couple of them that will give you some of the steps to make those transformations. But know that those supports that you put in place need to be there for 6 months. I know it sounds like a long time. I know it sounds overwhelming. It's like, oh, if it takes me that long. Well, it's not that it's difficult for 6 months and then suddenly, oh, wow, it's really easy now. It gets easier as you go. However, for you to completely take your hands off of having to think about it and go, it's part of who I am, it takes 6 months. Again, that 6 months is going to come and go regardless. So you might as well transform into the you that you want to be over that 6 month time period. You will notice benefits before that 6 month point. You will notice it getting easier before that 6 month mark is up. But until that 6 months mark hits, so that would be, in June, July, depending on when you're watching this, have the support in place. I think I've hit on that quite heavily at this point, but I don't want you to try and fail. I want you to try and succeed. If you need some help during that time, give a shout, put it in the comments. Let me know how I can help you, because I want you to succeed this year, 2020. You are going to rock this year. You can do this. And remember, until next time, find your path and fulfill your potential.